Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to all of you. Today, I am going to tell you the story of a monumental battle in the world of martial arts that left cinema lovers across the globe stunned. Do you know how it is possible to perform such dangerous stunts without any modern technology, without any fake wires, and using only the raw power of the human body? That will make your soul tremble? Today, we are talking about the historical Thai action film that shook the entire world, Ong Bak 3. Watch this video from beginning to end, because today we will talk about the film's budget, earnings, producers, artists, the controversies during shooting, and the hidden secrets that no one has ever told you before. This story is not just about a film, but about an actor's madness, his struggle, and his unwavering belief in his art, which will shake you to your core. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please hit the button below to join us, because you're going to learn a lot more on this journey. Regarding the banner that produced this historical action film, it was prepared under the banner of Thailand's largest and most famous film distribution company, Saga Film International. The responsibility of directing this film was jointly shared by the lead actor himself, Tony Jaa, and his mentor, Punnar Ridikrai. Together, they not only directed the film, but also wrote the story themselves and invested as producers. The incredible job of capturing the scenes on camera was done by the famous cinematographer Natawut Kittikin. In this film, Dan Chupong played the main villain alongside Tony Jaa, while Pechtai Wongkamleo tried to add humor to the film. This movie was filmed entirely in real locations, including the dense jungles of Thailand, ancient tribal villages, and historic palaces. Friends, if we talk about the film's budget and profit, it cost approximately $3 million to make. Regarding remuneration, lead actor Tony Jaa did not take a fixed fee because he was a co-producer of the film himself. The film was first released on May 5, 2010, throughout Thailand. It earned about $1.3 million USD, and its total worldwide earnings reached approximately $2.3 million USD. Although these earnings were less than the second part of the film, it still successfully recovered its costs. During the shooting of the film, a very mysterious and scary incident occurred. Director Tony Jaa was under so much mental stress that he left everyone mid-shoot and disappeared into the jungle. Later, it was discovered that he had gone to a Buddhist monastery and had taken a vow of renunciation. It took a lot of persuasion to bring him back. Apart from this, the film was being shot at an ancient temple near the Cambodian border, where there was heavy military tension at the time. For security reasons, the army stopped the shooting, which forced major changes to the story at the last minute. Now, let's talk about those secrets you probably don't know. Did you know that Tony Jaa broke his bones several times during shooting and even fainted multiple times? He did not use a body double for any of the stunts. Shooting with the elephant Kunkum was like risking his life. Once, the elephant was about to throw Tony Jaa off its back, but Tony Jaa saved himself with lightning speed. The fear in Tony Jaa's eyes at the end of the film was not acting. It was the real fear of that accident. Also, the film's ending was originally tragic, but the climax was changed 15 days before release. The Nathu technique shown in the film was not just a martial art, but a form of meditation. Over 20 hours of footage was edited down to make a 2-hour film, and many of its deleted scenes remain a mystery to this day. In today's digital age, where everything is done by computers, the simplicity and hard work of this film are an invaluable treasure. Here are some more interesting facts that will surprise you. Did you know that the traditional jewelry and weapons used for the film were not real, but it took 4 months to make them? Those weapons were later donated to a museum. Additionally, the instruments used in the film's background music were very old and rare, and the team had to travel to remote villages for months to find them. Every scene in the film is like a painting, decorated with great detail. During the shooting, Tony Jaa trained with ancient Thai martial arts masters to present the nuances of that era correctly. Tony Jaa believed that Ong Bak 3 was not just a film, but an attempt to bring Thailand's lost heritage to the world. The crew never complained while making this film, even though they spent many nights in those jungles without electricity or water. The film's music, visuals, and the struggle of the artists teach us how much sacrifice is required for success. Tony Jaa still believes that the hard work put in at that time matured him as an actor. If you watch this film today, You will see that exhaustion and passion in every frame that perhaps cannot be found in any modern actor today. But friends, the story doesn't end here. The biggest specialty of Ong Bak 3 was that it wasn't just an action film. It also showed the spiritual journey of a warrior. There are many scenes in the film where the protagonist fights not only his enemies, but also the fear, anger, and feelings of revenge within himself. This is the reason why many viewers who watched this film described it as having much more depth than an ordinary martial arts film. It is said that Tony Jaa wanted the audience to not just watch the fight, but to feel the pain that a warrior endures in his life. That is why many emotional scenes were added to the film. When the camera lingers on Tony Jaa's face, you don't just see an actor, but an artist living his character. Perhaps this is why many scenes from this film are still subject to discussion on social media and martial arts communities today. Another interesting thing is that after the film's release, young viewers around the world became interested in learning Thai martial arts. People watched the film's stunts and fight sequences repeatedly on the internet and try to understand how such difficult techniques were filmed without modern visual effects. But friends, there are still some lesser-known facts about Ong Bak 3 that make its journey even more extraordinary. One of the most impressive aspects of the film was the amount of effort put into recreating the atmosphere of ancient Thailand. The costume designer spent months studying historical records and traditional artwork so that every outfit, ornament, and piece of armor would look authentic. Even the smallest details visible on screen were carefully crafted to match the era depicted in the story. Another fascinating fact is that despite being a Thai language film, Ong Bak 3 attracted attention from audiences all over the world. Martial arts fans from Europe, America, and Asia eagerly followed its release because Tony Jaa had already earned a reputation as one of the most fearless action stars of his generation. Many international critics praised the movie for relying on practical stunt work instead of excessive computer-generated effects, which made the action feel more realistic and impactful. The film also had a cultural influence beyond entertainment. After its release, interest in Thai martial arts and traditional Thai culture increased among young viewers. Martial arts schools in different countries reported that many students became curious about the techniques they had seen in the movie. For many fans, Ong Bak 3 was not just an action film. It was their first introduction to a rich cultural heritage that had rarely been shown on the global stage. Perhaps the most inspiring part of the story is that the film was completed despite enormous challenges, delays, and personal struggles. Tony Jaa faced immense pressure during production, yet he remained determined to finish the project. Because of that determination, Ong Bak 3 became more than just a movie. It became a symbol of perseverance, dedication, and the belief that true passion can overcome even the most difficult obstacles. Friends, if we look at this film today, we realize that the real power of cinema does not lie only in big budgets or flashy technology. The real power lies in the hard work of the artists, their dedication, and the passion with which they make the impossible possible. Ong Bak 3 is the story of this passion, and perhaps this is why, even years after its release, this film maintains its own unique identity in the hearts of the audience. Now, my dear friends, in the end, I want to ask you, how did you like this special video and the truth behind it? Please let me know in the comment box. Your every comment is very precious to me. Also, suggest which film I should make the next video on, so that I can make the video according to your wishes. If you like the video, please like and share it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe so that this informative journey continues. Thank you very much for staying with us until the end.